Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Good morning. Ira Epstein of Lynn & Associates with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, and this is the 19th of April, 2017, and the time right now about 9:12 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Okay, it's a risk what? Not risk on, risk off day. How do I say that? Gold down $15. Silver down also, but nowhere near the amount of gold. But silver's taken a beating relative to gold recently. We're looking at the yen down 65 points. And if you take a look at the bonds and the notes, they are both giving back a chunk of what they've been gaining. So it is what we're going to call, and what I'm going to label for you, that the market is now going back to a bit of putting on a little risk or taking off some of that risk that the traders had run to in the gold, the bonds, and so on because they were scared. Not a change of anything else. Doesn't mean that there's trend changes or the like. The dollar was down almost 75, 80 points yesterday, so it's making back a little bit of that. But are these trend changes? I seriously doubt it from the looks on the charts at least. As a chartist, I'm not seeing that part of it. I'm seeing a bit of a bounce in all of the grain markets this morning. But again, they've been in a bearish phase and given up a big chunk of what they had done as well, too. In the U.S., we don't have a lot of news today. We've got the beige book coming out at 1 o'clock, so we'll see what the different regions look like. Eurostat data today showed that in March, inflation was up 1.5% on year-over-year basis, but that's off from the 2% gain seen in the February report. And core inflation was up 0.8% on year-to-year, but that's under the 0.9% pace in February. So still not where they want it to be. OPEC Secretary General said that the OPEC and 9 OPEC members are all in agreement that they got to get the market into balance, blah, blah, blah. We're going to lead into May, and are they going to be able to continue with the production cut or not? If they don't, you're probably looking back in the 40s in the crude. If they do, it'll be this type of tug of war between U.S. shale producers as they're kicking up their production in a big manner and OPEC cutting back on production to try to get everything into balance. The UK Parliament just voted to allow the June 8th snap election, which was a surprise. Any way you want to cut it. The British pound was up nearly 3 cents yesterday, 300 points as we call it, in the futures markets. And when you get something like that, it's because the market was caught off guard. Ms. May had continually said she would not call for a snap election. It almost reminds me of 2 years ago when the Swiss bank said, we're not going to unpeg, we're not going to unpeg, and of course the next day they unpegged. So you can't believe what these people tell you. You've got to believe what you think is going to happen, what the market is telling you is going to happen, and so on. I want to remind you about Modern Trader. Now, this is the brochure that they put together. Now, they put together a series of them. These are technical trading tips from the top pros. And we try to get you different ideas from these people and others so that you can add to your library, learn how to optimize stop, the different trading techniques, and so on. Either call my staff. You can go to our website. You'll see a carousel of free offers. Click on any of them, and you'll be able to choose from all that you see there at any point in time. Or you can click right up here if you're watching me on YouTube. The form will magically appear. Just fill it all out. We'll take it the rest of the way. I'm Ira. You have yourself a great trading day, and I'll see you all this afternoon in our other videos.